for the past decade, the Tomorrow's Leaders Convention has been proud to play its part in connecting the leaders of tomorrow with the leaders of today. The convention provides future leaders with a competitive edge by providing them with access to high-level speakers who will share their insights on key topics relevant to young leaders who will be shaping South Africa's future. The 2017 edition has just concluded, but to tell us more about how everything went, we joined by Thys van Zyl. He is the CEO of the Franchise Co. and also Oyama Dyosiba. He is the actor and founder of OMA Agency. Good morning. Yeah, talk to us, for the benefit of someone who's never heard of Tomorrow's Leaders Convention. What is it? What does it look into?
You know what, it actually looks into tomorrow's leaders, like it says.
Yeah.
Okay, to enhance leaders of tomorrow, to equip them with the necessary information they need to go take the next step. And also, the entrepreneurs of tomorrow, existing entrepreneurs and the guys that's actually struggling a little bit, just to get them over that one more step to get to their successful planning where they want to be and where they see themselves being at tomorrow.
And obviously you connect them with those high-level leaders that we have currently. You are part of the panel. Talk to us about how things went.
Oh, my word, it was absolutely amazing. After the event, I've met a lot of young entrepreneurs who was getting into the business as well.
Yeah.
And I know how it was in the beginning for me as an entrepreneur, trying to get into my own industry. You always want to push forward and meet people who are in the same industry with you. So there's a room full of enthusiastic young people who want to hear and want to be mentored and want to be inspired. And that's the whole idea of the event.
But then the challenges, you said so yourself that it wasn't easy tapping into this entrepreneurial business or sector. But the challenges that you usually come across, I would believe that there are common challenges that entrepreneurs come across, finances being one of those. But talk to us about what came out of that.
You know what, for me it was a tough road to get where I am. I have endorsed so much, Even the first business I opened, I've lost it, and I've opened a new business.
And it's always the case.
It
happens to the better part of your...
It happens to a lot of entrepreneurs. It was very difficult. For me, I'm very blessed to where I am today because I've got a great team that supports me. It's very important to surround yourself with the right team and right people who understand business. For me, when I started, I was basically all over the place, not knowing the direction fully, exactly where I want to go. So events like this, they give you a chance to really meet people who have made it in the industry, your current leaders, and people who are going forward in terms of their businesses. So it was a great platform for everyone.
So you've got your GPS coordinations now. You've got your directions right.
Absolutely, absolutely. And I'm very happy too that I'm inspiring other young people. I've collared a lot of business cards.
And I believe these are the stories, the kinds of stories that you want to hear, especially after the convention.
Yes, and I think there was also a lot of stories that came, after convention from other individuals as well, to actually see what the young people of South Africa, the under 50s, are busy with. I was actually quite surprised to see that our economy, if we have to rest it in their hands, I'm very positive, where South Africa is going towards. And I have to congratulate the Leaders Convention leaders and Cape Media as well for hosting it the 10th consecutive time so successfully. And I'm truly looking forward to what these guys are going to do with the entrepreneurs of tomorrow as well within the next 10 years. So yes, there was a lot of good stories.
So this year was in its 10th year?
Yes, it was its 10th year, and I think it was very successful. I think
and I would want to believe that it's growing from strength to
absolutely,
strength.
Absolutely.
Yeah, but the leaders that you bring into the convention, how do you go about choosing them? Because I would believe that you do not just necessarily bring every Tom and Jerry.
No, we don't. No. They have to bring something to the table, and we try to diversify each and every year as well to bring in more stronger type of people. To enhance the delegates that's also at the Leaders Convention. And I truly believe this year's speakers was great for me, especially Tabang was awesome. Just to mention merely one of them.
Because I wanted to ask who actually came.
No, we had a few good speakers there as well, but I think the best guys for me at the end of the day was the panels, especially the under 50 panel with the men and the women. They were quite good, and it's really it's actually inspiring me myself. I'm a 33-year-old, and to see what the guys are busy with.
All right. So what did you take from that convention? Besides getting right your GPS coordinates, what did you take out of that convention?
You know what? We need more of this kind of conventions to go around the country, especially where we are at the moment in South Africa. We need more entrepreneurs in South Africa. We cannot expect to get investments coming from outside. We need to start creating our own businesses as South Africans. I mean, for me, I've been running my own business now for the last 8 years.
And what business is that, the agency?
I've got I used to have an agency. They've got an agency written down there, but now I've got a production company. I'm more in events. And I travel around Africa. I'm doing a lot of activations for different companies around Africa. And I see there's the need for people in this country.
And the potential is there.
There is so much potential. Yeah. People are very inspired. People want to work for themselves because there's no jobs, especially when I come from the Eastern Cape. I said to Beverly is one of the organizers of the event, I said, Beverly, you know what, we need to take this to East London because there's so many people, when I'm in East London, they're always telling me that they've got their own businesses, but they don't know where to go. They don't have any people to inspire them to go forward in terms of...
I was by the beach coincidentally 2 weeks ago in East London. You could see all sorts of businesses. So the ideas are there, the potential is there, but it's just, we just need someone to say, look, this is the right way to do it.
You should actually go to the townships. That's where there is so much need. There's a lot of people who are running different things, from fashion designers to people who are doing small films.
Chisanyama.
I was at one of the
Chisanyamas, obviously.
There's a lot of those in East London.
Well, we'll leave it at that, but thank you so much for coming through and sharing, of course, your inspirational stories to people watching from home. Enkosi. Thanks,
thank you very much for having us. Thanks a lot.
Thank you. There you have it. That's CEO of Francesco, Thys van Zyl, and we're also talking to Oyama Dyosiba. He's an actor and the founder of OMA Agency, but he was also telling me that he's also into events right now. Let's quickly take a break here on Morning Live.